Hey guys, this is Dr. Hub. In case you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe for updates. Today we are looking at the rate, ratio and the proportion. So to begin with, the rate. So what happens to the rate? Rate is nothing but the measure of the occurrence of a particular event in a population in a given time. So it is a measure of the occurrence. The occurrence of a particular event in a population in given time. So occurrence of a particular event in a population in a given time. It consists of the numerator, denominator and the time of a specification and a multiplier. So there's numerator, denominator, then there is also specification and the multiplication. Then when you look at the numerator, it is often the part of the denominator. The numerator is often the part of the denominator. Numerator is often part of denominator. Next is what is the examples. Examples, if you see, it includes the crude death rate as well as the incidence ratio. Next is we look at ratio. Under ratio, there is expresses a relation between the size between the two random quantities. So it is random quantities and it deals with two quantities. So it consists only of the numerator and the denominator to the time specification. So ratio means the numerator, denominator and the time. Whereas the rate was dealing with the numerator, denominator, specification as well as a multiplier. Now, the example of ratio being, there can be sex ratio or there can be the doctor population ratio. Next is we move on to the proportion. So when you look at proportion, it is the ratio that indicates the relation in magnitude of a part of a whole. So it is a ratio that indicates the relation in magnitude. So relation in magnitude. So relation in magnitude of part of a whole. The numerator is always a part of the denominator. So numerator is always a part of the denominator. The proportions are usually expressed as percentages. So it is expressed as a percentage and it is often measured at point in time. So an easier way to memorize will be if the numerator included in the denominator. So the numerator is not included in the denominator. So numerator is not included in the denominator. This means that it is a ratio. The answer is no means it is ratio. The second question that needs to be asked is time included in the denominator? So if time is included in the denominator, time is included in the denominator, this means that it is rate, and no time means it is the proportion. To learn and grow daily like this, please do subscribe.